So yeah, it's Taco Tuesday, DJI Avata, cows, ripping the pasture, almost took my head off. That's what's in this video. So it is February in the Midwest. We're on the wrong side of it. It is typically snowing or raining at this point, but we actually got a little break. It's 57 degrees today with a 10-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the southeast. So thanks for that, everybody. Those are okay flying conditions for me. I don't know how they're going to work with the Avata. It's a very small, nimble, lightweight device that we're going to field test it today. So I don't know how this thing's going to handle with the wind. I just checked in with the herd boss, and we got another addition to the herd as of this morning. So we're sitting on 4 new calves for February. We couldn't ask for better conditions to be having them right now. So new drone, new calf, just seems like a perfect reason to make a video. So if you saw my other videos, I just recently got this drone, which is conveniently perched on top of the Grand Cherokee. Most people buy those little landing mats, and those are safe and probably recommended to use. I think they tell you to do that in the Part 107. But the Part 107 doesn't make you a good pilot. So practice does, experience does, failure does too, and lots of it. So that's kind of where I fall in, just constantly failing with this hobby and learning things along the way. So I'm gonna stop jibber jabbering and let's fly this thing. This is one of my favorite places in the world to fly. You get a lot of practice here because there's a non-restricted airspace, and it's just heavenly. So we can just get out here and rip. All right, let's go. Nice. I thought I had, there it is. Double check here. Yeah, there it is. I haven't used this controller in a while. Probably help if I had my antenna up. They're little babies. Oop, oop, oop. You'll have that. Alright, I don't want to disrupt the calves, so we're going to come back out here to this pasture and zoom around a little bit. This thing is so fun to fly. Tell you what, I really want to try the motion controller. Maybe we'll do that next. The only thing I'm concerned about with the motion controller is not being able to like slowly fly around objects like you can with this controller. Ooh. Can hover pretty nice. I just think this saw thing's cool. I don't even know what that is. Is that old rake? I'll watch some wires around here. Yeah, just push. There you go. We're low, just whipping these little cattails. Handling good. Alright, we got a dead wind right now. There's so many lines here. Woo! That tends to happen more than I like it to. We're actually losing some signal here, so I'm trying to push out. The penetration is weak. Oh, everybody brags about the range on this. 500 feet. I don't know. I saw some guy the other day bragging about how awesome the range was on it. I'm not impressed. I did the old 8-mile test on the Mav 3. Now that was gnarly. All right. Come here. Come here. I stepped in dog poop. Okay, so that flies good. A little windy today, but all in all, very effective. There's enough weight in there that when I felt the gust of wind hitting the backside of my head when I was coming over the pasture, I was a little concerned it was going to get pushed, but it's stout little device, man. She's blocky and stout, so really impressed with that. The cows do not like it. Things are probably going to be awkward later when I try to film them with the Mav 3, so yeah, I don't know, we're just going to have a talk with them. This thing just sounds like, well, you hear it, it's loud. It's loud, and I get why it's loud, but it's just, I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be so loud so I can like get in there, and I really, to be honest with you, I just want to go under the cows. I have this idea for like doing this like udder swoop. I see I already got a name for it, so it has to happen. Udder swooping. I want to invent the udder swoop. I just don't know if it's possible. It's too loud. The udders don't like them. The cows seem utterly disappointed with the loudness of the drone. There are udder options. stupid. This is dumb. All right, I'm going to pair up the Pro Motion controller and play with that a little bit. I actually want to know what that feels like on a windy day. So let's do that next. Okay, so now we're gonna try the Pro Motion controller. Same conditions, Avata, 10 mile an hour, 10 mile an hour winds. Dumb. We're gonna avoid the cows because I think I might have pissed them off. And but I want to see how this controller does, what controlling that like in the wind is. Here we go. So allegedly you can simply switch back and forth from your normal controller to the Pro Motion. We're gonna find out. Yes, that is an FAA. Yes, that is an FAA approved launching area. Jesus Christ, we gotta do another firmware update on the controller. I just did one about 8 minutes ago for the other controller. Now keep in mind, I just flew this thing about 2 hours ago. Those are my frustrations. Like, that stuff gets super annoying. I understand why we have it, I understand why it's there, but it's just like, can we just get it done the first couple times? Communicate, maybe the team work together and talk about all the updates you want to do, and then just bundle them all together in an update, and then just do one big update. That's two, but one big update a month. I can do that. I've had 5 updates today, and it's Tuesday. The camera just died of boredom. That's so awesome. It just shut off while I'm trying to figure out how to use this thing, and I don't blame you. I'm sure the audience is going to do the same. All right, so this is on. This is dumb. Well, we just proved that there is no easy way to switch these back and forth with cat-like reflexes. So let's figure out what we're doing wrong here. I think the safest thing to do right now is we're going to power everything off. And just give it a fresh start. So 4 seconds. I just turned it off. This is what? On a lighter note, it is Taco Tuesday. Motion controller. Linking motion controller. Success. It's gonna happen. All right, I got the drone on my approved. There it is. On my approved launch area. Let's see if we can get this thing to work here. So we're supposed to double tap. There it is. I don't feel safe standing in front of this thing, but forgot how to launch. Oh, I think we hold it down. Ah. All right, let's get this thing out of my head. Woo. Brisk. All right, let's do a little fly. I like it because you just kind of put your Cheerio where you want it. And technology handles the rest. So easy, even a dummy like me can do it. It's just more natural looking. It's just nuts to be able to do this with one hand. It is a more natural feeling way of controlling it. I guess it's a much like flying a real live airplane. I love to get her low. There we go. I'll tell you what, this controller makes me more responsible. I'll tell you that. Oh, we just dust those lines again. Those guys give me some trouble today. Alright, let's see how it does when we kind of get in the thick of things. I can't see, I can't see, I can't see. Push. Okay, okay. Now my feed looks all pixelated. Obviously the footage is going to look way nicer, we hope. That is something else I need to address here too, but we're going to do that tonight at home. I can't seem to film in any other video format. It's only allowing me to do like 4K 30. I know in the update I did, which suspended, I know in the update I did, it had mentioned that I could do slow-mo 120, which is what I like to do with the cows. All right, we're gonna push. We're gonna push. There we go. We're 500 foot. Man, that's cool. That is cool. Looking good, ladies. Looking good. All right. Well, I'm getting aircraft in warning zone, which is nice because I can hear it. I tell you what, the other thing about the motion controller, it's almost like it gives you time to set up your shot, which I like. Man, we are just gonna keep going. We are ripping. And we're out of juice. Look at that marbling in that sky today. Gorgeous. Alright, I need to do a little check here. I think brake disables that. That last run really did eat up that battery, so we're gonna bring it in. That was a pretty good run. Okay. So I tell you what, I got lucky today. My battery, I got lucky today, my pack showed up. And so I got 3 to run. Me. All right. Hey. So, oh my God. I had those little mini tacos for lunch. It's Taco Tuesday. And they're killing me. So anyway, tacos, cows, udders. I need another udder joke. I was utterly surprised how well that went. Comedic gold. I think I'm gonna rip this driveway one more time just because I want to see that look. I mean, we got low there. How you doing, buddy? You having fun? He has to stay in the car because he likes to chase the cows. And it's a good way to get hurt. It's the only Labrador retriever I've known that like wants to be a cattle dog. But I'm also the only drone pilot, you know, that wants to be a ranch hand. So live your life. All right, that's on. There it is. So done. My antenna's up, and let's go for another pass. So sketchy. All right, last pack, last pass. Let's go have some fun. All right, I gotta determine where I'm at. It's telling me I'm at 2 foot below grade. All right. So that's 800 foot. Thousand feet. Not bad signal actually. It is getting a little choppy, get a little choppy. So we're gonna come back around. We're at 1400 foot. Maybe if I point the antenna there. Again. It's sketchy because I don't really know what I'm looking at, and I don't know what the delay is on this thing. So we're at 900 feet. Closing. Wow, you're close. You're kicking up dust. Lost my road there. That's gonna be, I think with a little practice we'll get good at that. It does look cool. It's gonna sound awesome when she rips through here. That was cool. Got to see the little calves there. So, all right, they're probably done with me today. I don't want to. Well, I don't want to disrupt them at all. So, I need them. So, that was all I wanted to do. It was a good last pass. I don't think there's a need to prove anything today. I don't see any obstacles worth going through. Whew. Man, when you get her down, really puts in perspective how fast you're rolling. See a little gap here, but that might be cool. The fence. Very cool. I tell you guys, I like this controller. The learning curve wasn't as difficult as I anticipated it to be. Footage is crispy. The turns are butter. However, the sound of this device is cringe, as my son would say. So let's try to kill myself here real quick. Oh my God, I love it. Okay. I keep saying I'm gonna stop, but I got 46% battery. I might as well just use it. So I'm just throttled down right now. I don't even know why there is an adjustment for it. Obviously the stop, but I'm just punching it. Okay, so thing we should do real quick. This is probably not the best spot for this, but like, how do we, let's try head tracking real quick. So I'm gonna stop record. Oh yeah, you gotta hold the controller, otherwise just things get weird. Go up here to your menu, head tracking's on. So now I can move the camera with this. Let's see what that's all about real quick. So it helps to look at your circle, I guess. And then if you move your head, you can kind of get a smoother, turn the camera a little bit more. Okay, that's kind of cool. I get it. Okay, so I could be like flying straight, looking down. Well, that would be cool for slow-mo for sure. Okay, I think I get it now. So if I go over me, I got my circle on target, and I'm moving the camera with my head. Oh boy. I think that's enough for today. Where are you going? Let's see how this works. They say you can't land a drone on a car. That scared. That was just scary. That was close. That was very close. I don't recommend doing that. I don't know what happened. You just get so like immersed in the moment, especially with the goggles, that like I'm just like, oh wow, what am I doing? And then right over the head. It was funny. Okay, that was fun. There was a lot of takeaways from that one. So what we learned today, handles pretty good in the wind. Even when there's a gust, I was surprised how well it handled. The cows do not like it. It's loud. They were just scattering, but I don't blame them. That's a new frequency that they're not used to. I can fix that with time. But out of respect, we're gonna leave them alone today. This thing is funner the lower you go, and that is the whole point of like a Cinewoop design. Obviously they're designed to be flown through things, inside close quartered areas and low to the ground. So I think the best shots we got today were when we were just like ripping down this driveway. So that's cool. We also learned head tracking today and that I'm horrible at it. So I need to do a little homework on that because it literally almost took my head off, but that's kind of cool. So yeah, that's that. The wind's kicking up here. It's getting a little chillier. We got a storm front coming in, so we're gonna be grounded for a couple days. So that's why I wanted to get out today. I shot 2 videos, which is awesome. And we'll cut that up and put that on the internet for everybody to see. 'Cause that's what we do. Other things, oh yeah, we paired up the controller. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. The internet said it should be easy just to link them up. Bada bing, bada boom. It wasn't. But then again, I might have been doing it wrong. So when I cut this, I'll go back and review it and make some notes on it. Most likely it's user error. It's generally the case. I have a hard time reading the instruction. I have a hard time reading the instructions. Even though there's visual, there was literally a video on it. But you'll have that. So yeah, that was fun. I tell you what, when you stop flying, your adrenaline goes down and I get cold. So I don't even know why I'm telling you that. All right, so that's awesome. That's it. That's the video. That's what I did today. That is my vlog for the day. I appreciate everybody watching and hope it's entertaining and somewhat useful, and it's cool to learn these things together. I got nothing else. Cue the montage.